Well, how about it, y'all? This is Daniel Nicholson with Nicholson Farms, and welcome back to another video. Out here at the farm early this morning, checking on things before I go to work. That's because yesterday afternoon we had something exciting starting to happen whenever I was doing chores and checking on everything. I'm gonna throw in a little clip and show you what I walked up on yesterday afternoon. Just ran out to the farm this afternoon to take care of the animals. I put this gilt that we're expecting to have some babies in this pen yesterday. Walked up here, and so far we've got 3 little healthy looking babies. I'm gonna back off and kind of just give her some rest and check on her in the morning, I guess, and see how many she had. Hopefully she's not gonna roll over any this afternoon. I don't have my board in there to kind of block off a corner so these babies can get out of the way of mama from rolling over. But our first baby pigs we've ever had at Nicholson Farms. That's right, we've got our first baby pigs on the farm. This is the first for Nicholson Farms. Super excited about this. I know I said our next video was going to be all about the goats, but this happened a little sooner than I thought. I actually moved this sow into the pen where she farrowed out 2 days ago, and she started having piglets yesterday. So super excited about it. Really wasn't expecting it for another couple days. All the pigs looked healthy. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you what we ended up with. They're moving around this morning, getting around. Super excited about this. This is a big step for us. I'll show you the piglets real quick, and then we'll kind of talk about the plan going forward for us with pigs, at least in the near future. So let's check out these babies. Well, right now they're all hiding on the other side of mom. They were all over the place when I first walked up. Mom looks pretty exhausted. I'm pretty sure she's done. Yesterday afternoon when I got out to the farm, it was about 6 o'clock, and she had had 3. While I was watering and feeding the other pigs, she popped out another one, and when I left the farm last night, she had 7. Well, this morning we get out here, we've got 8 little piglets. All of them are completely white, kind of what I expect. She's a Yorkshire cross. She's not full Yorkshire. You can see a little blue spot on her. Her ears don't look like a Yorkshire. She's a pig that I picked up at the sale barn last year, probably August. So had her almost a year now. And the boar that we bred her to was a Yorkshire. Nothing registered or anything. Nothing fancy about these piglets. I just wanted to try breeding for the first time. And this is what we've got. We bred that other gilt as well. But in our last video, I showed where she had a hernia. And I don't know if that caused her to abort or what, but I'm starting to think that she is not bred. She should be showing a lot more than what she's showing. I think we're not going to do anything with her yet, just to make sure she's not bred. But super excited about these 8 little piglets. Hopefully they'll make it. Mama doesn't roll over on them. I was hoping, like I said, she's a couple days earlier from what I had written down where she should farrow. But I was hoping to get a board across one of these corners where these piglets can get out of the way of mom from rolling over and stuff. Still might do that. Little nervous about how mom will act if I get in there messing around too much. So we'll just have to wait and see. Might try to put up a board this afternoon. Hopefully she won't roll over any before then. But these guys are super small, but moving around good. I wish mom would roll over and let them eat some, but the 4 that she had yesterday afternoon, I saw all 4 of them eat. So she was feeding them. She was laid out for them. It's kind of neat to see. So now that we're farrowing out our own pigs, I mean, we're only a day into it. We're going to see how this goes. I really have been thinking about switching up how we're raising pigs here at the farm. For the past 4 or 5 years, maybe 6 years, I've always bought about 10, 15, 20 pigs, 20 to 30 pounds when I get them, feed them out. We'll butcher a couple ourselves, and then we'll sell off the rest, kind of cover the expenses of raising pigs and all that stuff, you know, whatever we have in them. It covers that, and we make a little bit of money off of it. But raising that many pigs on our small acreage is very devastating to our land. We have our pigs up here in this little block of woods beside this barn where they have a designated area. We don't let them out on the pasture or anything like that, and it's really the only place I have to raise pigs. And my old pig pen, I've showed that before. I had 20 pigs in there, raising them at a time, and they've killed a big old white oak tree, a couple other trees in that pen, and I really don't want to do that. We got some nice white oaks, and I'd really not like to kill the rest of them. So I really want to lower the stock that we raise out every year. And so what I'm thinking about doing now is maybe I keep 1 or 2 sows, probably 2. I don't know if I'm gonna keep a boar, or I've got a buddy that raises pigs as well. Maybe we can share a boar or work some kind of deal out where I'm not keeping so many at the farm at one time. And then we're gonna farrow out our piglets. I sell all but maybe 4 or 5 of them as little feeder pigs. They gonna go on down the road. I don't have to feed them out. I don't have to worry about the space to raise them. And what we can do with the 4 or 5 that we keep is start selling whole and halves, and maybe eventually getting USDA certified meat back and start selling cuts. That's my plan right now. We're gonna see how this goes. Like I said, there's 8 here. So in my mind, I'm gonna sell 3 of these in a couple months as little feeder pigs. Basically, that would kind of pay for the mom's upkeep for the year. And then we'll raise out the other 4 or 5 and get some processing dates, and hopefully sell as whole and halves, and start trying to get into selling meat off of Nicholson Farms. We've got our steers that we're still doing that with, or we're planning on doing that with. We've got one of them sold, still need to sell the other one as whole and halves, or quarters, or whatever we need to do with that. But pigs has something I've been wanting to do for a couple years now. I really tried to do it last year, but failed to get processing dates for them. And with all the stuff that happened last year, between getting married, buying a house, and having a baby, that just kind of went by the side. But super excited about this. This is, like I said, a first step for us. Something that we've never done here at Nicholson Farms. There's some cute little guys in there, guys and girls. I don't think I've ever seen day-old piglets either. So super excited about it. Hopefully this is going to work out. Hopefully mom doesn't roll over the whole batch, and maybe this afternoon I can come up here and get this board in, and give these little piglets a spot that they can get away from mom and sleep comfortably, and put a little hay down, make them a little bed in there, and maybe they'll use it. Probably not. They're probably going to want to lay by mom all day. But super excited. Mama looks exhausted. I'm pretty sure she's done. She doesn't look like she's still in active labor. She doesn't act like she was acting yesterday afternoon. Never been around a pig in labor, so don't really know. She just looks exhausted. All the babies are piled back up, sleeping now. Exciting times here at Nicholson Farms. Let's see if we can get a little bit of footage of the little piglets. I'm gonna get to work. This video is probably gonna end up a little short. Maybe this afternoon, if I get up here and while I'm checking on them, if I'm trying to put that board in, I'll add it on to the video. But if not, I'm gonna get a little video of the pigs sleeping and moving around a little bit. And really appreciate y'all hanging out with us, and we'll see y'all on the next one.